In today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and start moving around this GMC here. It has a couple suspension parts that's missing from it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and jimmy rig some stuff, pull it from its location where it is right now by the tree, and see if I can pull it into this carport. Off camera, I was able to drag the donor vehicle into the garage area. I started to strip the engine already. So what I'm gonna do, I forgot to record. So what I'm gonna do is just start recording from now. Engine's out. As you see here, the engine is out. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and start recording from here. Continue, go ahead, stripping everything. So I'm gutting everything from the car. Right now I'm gonna get ready to pull the transmission out or drop the transmission from below. Use the jack to hold up the front while I take down the cross member with another jack. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out all the wires, all the modules, gas pedal, gauge cluster, everything out of here. It's going to take me a little while, but I'm going to get it done. So let's go ahead and get at it. All right, so I was able to get the transmission down. Took me a little while. Yeah, it was kind of hard to get. All right, so I got the transmission out now. Pulled the wire harness with the transmission. It's now pulled from underneath the vehicle. Transmission's out. Pulled off the side steps on both sides. And you know, engine's out already. All right, so next move is to go ahead and pull out the gas pedal. That's gonna go for the drive-by-wire throttle body. Pull out that. Pull out the modules on the rear passenger side, I think it is, or driver side. Pull those out. Pull all the wires out. Get all the wire harnesses from inside this thing. I'm gonna go with the fuse box. In and out, and I think it should have one underneath the dash. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with absolutely everything I can just to go with this engine. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna need. I'm still in the process of researching. A lot of people that are subscribed to me know about LS engines. If you do, go ahead and give me some comments or some suggestions of what I need. I know I'm going to get a standalone. I don't know if I'm going to do Holley or I might do Fuel Tech. So I'm going to do that. I have a couple things in Summit that I'm going to be ordering as far as the DOD Delete, forged pistons, forged rods. I'm doing all internals to get this engine to run as efficient as possible. MSD, coil packs, all kind of things. I'm going to do the whole 9 yards. I'm not going for super horsepower, but it is going to be twin turbo, so I want it to be as strong as possible. So yeah, so if you guys know exactly what I need, this is not a LS, this is actually a LM4, I think it is. Yeah, so I'm going to use the transmission. This is the all-wheel drive. Hopefully I could get that set up in the Jeep and everything will work properly. So like I said, I'm going to pull as much as possible out. What I don't need, I'll discard later on, but just go ahead and keep tearing this thing apart. All right, so I got everything I need out of this car. Took the engine out, transmission out, took out a few wire harnesses. I'm not too sure if I'm going to need them. ECU, TCM, everything out of this car. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw back together the suspension which I did on this side already. I'm gonna go on the other side and throw back on that, throw on the wheels, allow this car to be able to move around, and push this out of the garage, start to clean up, because I have a big ass mess throughout the process of building the door hinges on that car. Switched out and just went ahead, since I was able to get this car pulled in the carport, I went ahead and started to tear apart the engine bay. So got everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, move this vehicle out the garage, out the carport, and move it wherever I could move it until it gets towed away to the junkyard. And yeah, finish cleaning up, try to make the carport a little cleaner than what it is, get everything organized, and yeah, keep moving forward. All right, welcome back. Welcome myself back. Today I decided to go ahead and pick up this camera to go and show you the progress what I've been getting on the Jeep. I've been working on it. I just haven't been recording too much. I'm trying to get back on it, get back on the horse, get back into recording myself. I was just working and doing all kind of stuff. So recently I've been working on the support for the side skirts. Right here, I wind up welding up one of these brackets, which I made a little standoff, a little horseshoe pattern. One end goes underneath the car, supports itself onto the car, and then the other part goes onto the step. So we'll be working on that today. What I did is converted the old step from the donor car, and I was able to make this contraption here. Put it down. So basically this goes underneath the car. This is like a saddle or a seat that sits underneath the car, not bolted in. Then I have two bolts here, or two bolt holes with a little bit of standoff. So underneath the car, what I wind up doing is cutting a hole and fitting some screws in there, and then I welded the bolts into the frame itself. So where the weld marks are, it sits a little high. So this little standoff compensates for the welds, and that's obviously stock that it came like this, and I just decided to do it like that. Then I went ahead and welded on these tabs. These tabs will hold on to the pinch point of the vehicle. And then I made these standoffs that rise back up and puts the step right underneath the door. So when the door opens, when I have the side skirt on, it could sit very high and flush where it needs to sit. So today what I'm going to do is go ahead and then install these back onto the vehicle, get the step in, and finish up this passenger side. Then I'm going to go ahead and transition over to the driver's side and get that knocked out. Hopefully by the end of this video, I have the two sides and I could continue working on the Jeep. Been working on it for a long time. Slow progress is better than no progress. So let me go ahead and just get these installed. What I'm going to do before I do the installation, I'm going to go ahead and undercoat the area where these steps are going to be, so I have no problem with rusting or anything there. And I'm going to move forward, get these installed, and transition over. right, I'm about 215. I'll stand up on this one part that's secure, see how it goes. Got a little flex to it, but not too bad. Should be good. All right, so that's pretty much finished with the passenger side here. Cut down the rail a little bit so it could fit flush with the body line, and went ahead and painted it over so I don't have no exposed metal. So went fairly well. Right about now it's about 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna call it a day. Start on the other side tomorrow, and try to knock out these steps so I can move on to other things on the car. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it today. I don't know if I'm gonna end the video now. Probably not. I'll jump on it tomorrow and I'll see you then. All right, so I'm pretty much finished with the side skirt of the Jeep on the driver's side. Knock that out. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take this back off, send it to the powder coat guy. He's gonna go ahead and sandblast them and put a hardened paint on there for it to last longer. Passenger side, pretty much done. I started to mock up the side skirts with a 3D printed part to go ahead and see how it's gonna look, and this it will be the final piece. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and do all the fiberglass work behind the plastic itself, and use the plastic to be able to keep the shape of what I'm doing. So that's pretty much done. That's what it's going to be looking like right about here. So when I finish that up, I gotta get more plastic. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish that up, and I guess I'll catch you on the next video.